I'm in Bulgaria. Very long queue of trucks on the Bulgarian side. Don't know why. Maybe it's easier to get into Bulgaria than into Turkey, apparently. Border crossing very easy. And in Bulgaria, I have no plans. I contact the warm shower host in Burgas on the Black Sea, and he told me I can stay there, and maybe there is opportunity to do a talk there, but it seems like a major detour to get there. I will go a little bit and then take a decision. Very peaceful. First night in Bulgaria. I'm a bit cold. I had some sore throat. The nights are getting a little chilly, and plus I have a cold, so I digged out my down jacket from my pannier. Now I'll cook some dinner and just enjoy this peace. I think behind that hill, it's already that hill could be Turkey. There's no fence, but there's lots of police borders around. I don't think they will come here for the night, but there is a tower there, a watchtower. I've seen many. There is a car coming. Now it's behind the hill there, so you cannot see it, but I think it's the border patrol is coming. I think I should have waited until it was dark, and I'm good to go now. Another miserable night. I'm still feel cold, and it was really humid. Everything was wet, inside and outside. I'm hitting the road. Border patrol came twice, once last night and again this morning. Again, they wanted to see the passport. The first border patrol that came, I just told them off. Basically, I told them I was not going to show them the passport, and I was still asleep. So they basically parked there for more than an hour until I crawl out from my tent, and then one guy came and we had a chat, and I showed him the passport, and I apologized, but I was like, I showed them the passport to your colleagues like a few kilometers back last night, and then when I was pitching camp, they came. This is a hazelnut. Yeah. Hazelnut. And this is how I eat them. Yummy. Pretty good. Very good. Very good. Harvesting grapes in Bulgaria. Look at these guys working very hard. I'm cooking some quinoa and obviously making a mess, but look at that. Look at that sunset, my camp spot. But surprise, I know you can't really see much, but there's a big full moon rising over that hill. Pity you cannot see it with the GoPro lenses, but it's a wonderful camp spot, I can tell you that much. So I was told around here there are bears, black bears, but hopefully they're not gonna visit my campsite, because I made a mess with the quinoa, and I will probably smell food. It's okay though. I have some. I don't have bear spray, but I have some pepper spray. Maybe that works too. The last hill before starting descending into Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria. I haven't recorded, I think, almost anything of me riding in Bulgaria for many reasons. Technical problems. The first few days in Bulgaria, my memory card was full, and there was no more space for footage. And I was sick. I mean, I wasn't really sick, but I had a bit of a cold, because when I was in Çanakkale, I slept without t-shirt, and I was a bit cold at night, and it was a bit stupid. Just that the weather is changing. From summer we are going into autumn. The temperatures are dropping very fast. Anyway, I got a bit cold, a bit of sore throat, and I had really miserable nights camping, because when I have sore throat, when I feel a little cold, I get these night sweats that are terrible, like really terrible. I sweat a lot, like you could squeeze out water out of my t-shirt. It's that bad. And then obviously it's a bit chilly at night, so you wake up and you're all wet, and the sleeping bag is wet, so I just crawl into this sleeping bag, and I have a Dawn sleeping bag that is hydrophobic Dawn, so even if it's wet, it still keeps you warm. But it's really uncomfortable to be like all wet, and yeah, they are very uncomfortable nights. And then in the morning, now the sunrise, it's at 7 a.m. so you need to wait quite a while for the sun to come out, and to dry everything in the tent. Usually the sleeping bag, the sick liner, they're all wet, and the tent is wet as well. I had some very humid nights between Turkey and Bulgaria. I had some technical issues as well. I'm going to show you now. Problem of the day. Not sure if you can appreciate this bump. This should be down here, but no, there's a bump. There was a cut here. I used a plug. I think the air got into the layers of the tire, and kind of delaminated the layers. So the last few days I was just trying to ride as quick as possible on tar road and get to Sofia. When I was in a fairly big town, on my way to Sofia, I was able to locate a tire, 27.5 plus size tire in Sofia. So I should be there in a few hours, and I should find my replacement there. And yeah, it's good to go. And I'll try to take a bit more footage and show you Bulgaria. Bulgaria is beautiful. The first few days was a bit I don't know, the towns and the little villages I went through the first few days, they were a bit dull, like very post-communist grayish kind of thing. I couldn't even find bread, and it's much more expensive than Turkey, so it was a bit of a bummer at the beginning, but now I got more situated, and I'm appreciating it more, because I'm getting used to things here, and yeah, it's nice and quiet for the most part. Traffic is a little bit hectic on the main roads, but if you stay on secondary roads like this, for the most part it's pretty good. No much respect for cyclists, but yeah, as in many other parts of the world. Let's go to Sofia. Sofia can wait a little bit for those guys. Wild apples. Now, yeah, plums. Very good. Very good plants. The problem of getting into these big cities, I mean, I don't think Sofia is that big, but still, it's the capital, is that roads they become multiple lanes. Like this one, it's 3 lanes, and this is actually the small one I found on my route. So then usually what happens is that there is exits. There is the exit and entries. And if it's 1 lane exit and 1 lane entry is manageable. But when it's 2, 3, then it becomes a problem. It's quite risky. I remember in Cairo there was like 6 lanes exit, 6 lanes entry. That was pretty crazy. And then sometimes the road splits and goes in one direction or the other. Well, it's always a bit difficult to manage the entry into the city. I'm sure there is a bike lane to enter the city, but what would I know where the bike paths to get into Sofia is, you know? It's not on my map for sure. Finally I got to the bike center in Sofia, where I'm picking up the tire, the 2.8 inches, to replace the one with the bubble. So this is the new tire. It's not the Schwalbe-Nobinik, but it's 2.8 inches. It's So this is the old one. Look, these balls of sealant. That's incredible. And this is the souvenir of Kenya. Look at these things. I remember them in Kenya. It's full of them. Look, another one here. 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 God bless, too bless. I live in Sofia and haven't seen much of Sofia other than my host house. Yeah, I didn't go out much. Just resting, editing a video for YouTube, and yesterday finding a tailor to fix a couple of things. That was it. Now I'm hitting the road again. Found this bike lane that takes me a good amount out of the city center in Sofia. This is a big park that is here. And then it took me a long while this morning to decide where to go, either to head north of Sofia and crossing into Serbia, or going west kinda into Macedonia, that I discovered while I was away. They rebranded and now it's called North Macedonia or North Macedonia. And yeah, so I should be in North Macedonia already tomorrow, I think, and we'll see. There are some trails, there are some nice places to check out, but to be honest, it's getting a bit chilly at night, and early mornings are quite chilly. And today's Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. By Friday we'll get very cold, and the temperature will drop 15 degrees for the highest temperature, and the lowest temperature will be 3 degrees Celsius, which is slightly above freezing. Yeah, it's too cold for my standards. And I just realized I don't have gloves. I don't have, like, yeah, I'm not very equipped for very cold weather. So hopefully it stays dry. Otherwise I will have to either buy a few things or just get them, ship them from Italy. Yeah, that's where it is. But yeah, this is a park quite wild inside Sofia. It's pretty nice, quiet. Let's get out of Sofia. I'm at the border, crossing into a new country. So exit from Bulgaria, Republic, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Republic of North Macedonia or Macedonia. I don't know, they just rebranded recently. I wasn't aware that it's called now Republic of North Macedonia. I thought it was just Macedonia. But anyway, that's their flag. But there's not much wind, so we can't really see it. And yeah, I'll just have my passport ready and I'll cross into it. Hopefully there are no stamps.